friends, I just told the dog sorry. Sorry, Ken said I was loud. Sorry. Hello, my friends. The dog is right by my feet, so I'm trying to like inch her over a little bit, but she's very, very busy. Jill got her her HSN order has already shipped. That is fantastic. Hello, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in internet land. Let me just tell you, hello. I know a lot of you are still in the freezing cold. Hi, Amy. Hi, Nancy. Hello. Hi, Daisy girl. But let me just tell you, you wish you were here because it's pretty nice. Antoinette already got her HSN. That is amazing. Like, how did that even happen? Amy said she ordered everything on HSN. Thank you. So I have a question for you guys before we even jump in to talk about anything else. So those of you that were able to get in on the embellishment kit, which let me just tell you guys, I'm so excited about because I know we all love our little bows and there's also stars in there as well. Are you mad about where I'm standing or what are you doing? Oh, the mat is still set up for HSN. Sorry. Right here? Is that good? Okay, sorry. We didn't check. So we did HSN from home. It was so fantastic. But so I'm hoping you guys like this kit as much as I do. And my big question, this is like the $1 million question, is if I do another one, because you know I'm going to do another one. If I do another one, is it okay if I do not include the tweezers and the glue and the picker? Is that okay?
Are you going to include something different?
No, I just want to try to bring down the price point and just include
so
this.
It'd be like refills with different items, kind of.
Right? Yes. Yes.
That makes sense.
Now, I guess what we could do is sell this as a bundle, and maybe that would be the add-on. I think now I'm already answering my own question. Because in all honesty, how many of these do you want? You don't need 1,400.
Everybody will run out of glue, right? Eventually.
Yeah, but your head is showing a shadow on my iPad, just so you know. Not that it matters. But eventually, is it really? I never noticed. Like you're really not going to need one of these all the time.
Run out of glue.
Right, but we sell glue separately on our website.
Yes,
so yeah, so kind of thinking maybe we would offer this as an add-on, but these separately. Now, and I got to stop talking about because you can't even buy it if you haven't gotten it. But I just want you to know, those of you that get it, it does fit on purpose in the kangaroo pockets. So it does fit in the kangaroo pockets. So just a heads up on that. Mighty awesome, mighty fun. I am trying, because they didn't order very many, and I'm not really, I can do this. I'm allowed to do it, but I'm like really not technically supposed to. I'm trying to get a couple of these for our website. I'm trying because I know a lot of people weren't able to get it and I feel really bad. And it's not like the dies. It's like kind of a little different. So I'm trying. Okay. Moving on. Do you guys all know how much I need Tiffany in my life? Let me just tell you, because, you know, in all honesty, she's the organized one of the organized option. I think I'm just the option. I think she had many options to pick to go into business with, and she picked me. She's the organized one. I'm the one that has stuff everywhere in my life. And that is just like the honest truth. And that kind of leads me to what I'm going to say right now, because I decided what I want to do. The twins are going to turn a big 6 pretty soon. And I want to do something. Teresa, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Rochelle said, I really like your glue and need to order more. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, isn't it? Hi, Sherry. And you can buy the tweezers separately on our website too. But I really want to use this die. And this is like it's called the gatefold pop out-ish, I think. It sold out really, really fast on our website. I believe we have them back in stock. I have this awesome idea that I want to use with this. Is it going to work? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but let's find out, right? I mean, it's all about having fun. Big problem, though, is when this first came out, I had to give mine to, I guess, one of the design team. I don't know who I had to give it to, but I never had this die. So yay, I finally get one. But small problem. Where are all the other pieces? Somewhere else. I don't know. Somewhere in this room. Not good. Not good. So I don't know. Hang on. What is my dog chewing on? Oh, no, you're not chewing on your bone because I can tell because your bone is right here. Oh, you have a different
That's
bone.
the actual
Sorry.
name of the die set we're going to use. Gatefold Pop Out A2 card die set of 28.
Is it in stock?
In stock.
Yes. Awesome. Good. Okay.
Right,
True. But it does have all these awesome panels. But the good news is, my friends, the other panels that I have not completely organized yet, but the other panels for the gatefold fit on here. So that is good news. Look, I have all these panel ones. They're not together yet. So I will put them together later today. So we're going to do this. And I really wanted to use this heart one, this heart circle, but it's not going to work in today's. So maybe another day. So I'm going to put that back. And so we're going to use this. And also what we're going to use, because thankfully they are back in stock. Hi, Elba. Hello. Dude, Kenny, I got to get my eyes redone.
Can you make a complete card
Hi,
with
Linda.
just the base?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. This base is going to make our complete card. You don't need the other pieces. The other pieces are just frosting. Yeah, they're frosting on the cake. This is the cake. So I guess I'm on a diet. Hi, Carol. She has snow ice on her car in Florida. Whoa. Hi, Gloria. Without the tools and glue is fine. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. Yeah, right? Like you don't need 16 pairs of tweezers, right? But you'll be able to buy them separate if you need to. So I think we all got a plan, right? So I'm going to use this die, and I'll be honest, I don't even think I've been able to use this die yet in a video. So that's really exciting. And we're going to make a birthday card for one of the boys because it's coming up, but it's not coming up. But I can't tell you the day anymore because we're trying not to give out information, but it's coming up. So here we're going to, oh, sorry. Here we're going, that's okay. Here we're going to use this die. And as you know, well, oh, is it still not? Oh, it's just like traveling. How's that? Look how horrible that line is there, though. Okay, boom. Okay, so we are going to get out this kid's favorite color. We will do okay, well, no, we'll do blue because then that's more normal. Okay, so here's blue. I believe that's Pacific. And we're going to have to use a little bit. See, I haven't even planned this at all, you guys. So it's kind of cool. We're going to use some strawberry. And to make sure this doesn't look like a USA card, we're going to use green. So there we go. That's perfect. There we go. Now, we should probably throw in some white, but instead, because I don't want it to look red, white, and blue at all, I'm going to go rogue and I'm going to go like totally not Stephanie's style, which is awesome. And I'm going to do storm. Look at that. What? Okay. So what we're going to do first is we are going to die cut. And I'm really sad I'm not going to have those layers, but let's see what other panels I have. So I have Mary, which obviously is not going to work. I have Smile and Baby, which obviously is not going to work because they're not babies. I have Sorry, and I have Sorry again. And I have Congrats. Yeah, none of those are working. But the good news is there is also a panel that is confetti. And confetti is perfect for a birthday. So that will work. Or I could do a smile. That's kind of cute. But no, I think we're going to do the confetti.
You have a stand and stay one? Is that how you say it?
Oh, shush, Kenny. You're like, oh, you're thinking. I'm so proud of you. Oh, happy birthday. I do. Check this out, you guys. Now we're cooking. Kenny, yay! I love when you like think of things like that. I'm like proud of you.
Okay, that's my one thought.
That's your one thing? Okay, I get it. I totally understand. So the nice thing though is these layering panels, because remember, everything goes together. It's going to line up. It's going to layer here. So that's fantastic, right? So what we're going to do first is we're going to move all that off to the side. But look, yay, my stand and say is going to work. We are going to get this die and we are going to do the storm. So we're going to make sure we don't step on the dog. And we are going to grab some. I hope those of you that weren't able to get a Grand Marquis before were able to get it on HSN. It's a great machine, I'm telling you. And we're going to run this through. So here we go. We're going to lay that down. Now, you guys, I sometimes get lazy. And let me just tell you that's the truth. I sometimes get lazy and I don't use the Better Than Washi, but let me just tell you, you will be sad if you do not use, this is a new one. You will be sad if you don't use the Better Than Washi because you're going to end up wasting cardstock. And the extra 10 seconds or 5 seconds it takes to tape this down is worth it because you don't want that die to move and then you'd be all sad, right? Okay, so there we go. Better Than Washi. What is Better Than Washi? It is better than washi. It is like washi tape, but it is better because it won't stick when you put it through a machine. Even it's like less sticky than washi, but it's just enough that it's going to hold that die in place. But then you peel it up and no fibers are pulled off. It's like completely like clean. Save this. You can reuse it over and over. I usually just put it on my machine. And there we go. Now, as all dies at the Stamps of Life, I know this kind of blows people's minds when they first visit us. This die cuts it and scores it for you. Everything is already done. I did not take this to a trimmer or a scoring tool and try to figure any of this out because that would be like way too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this here and I'm going to fold this here. We're just building the base. Just folded those in. And then there's two different ways you can do this. So this is what's cool is you can fold these this way like that. And then you can pop this one out, right? And you can have it go. So when you close this, there's a couple different ways to do it again. But when you close this, watch this. Well, the middle does not move. See how it's not moving? Everything else is moving, but the middle does not move.
Floating.
It's floating. Yes. Now, there's other ways you could do this. You could do it the opposite way, which I am not a fan of this, but you know what? You have creative freedom to do this way if you want to. So you could do it this way, ready? And have it just be a regular gatefold and then have it open like that, where again, the middle does not move really. But to me, that's not as exciting. I prefer the middle to move. So I'm going to do it like that. It does still look like a gatefold card. These flaps on the back are just folded to the back. But look at this. Whoa, see how it doesn't move? Isn't that cool? Now what we're going to do is normally we would use all the wonderful layering dies that come with the die because look at this, you guys. All of these have layering dies. Yeah, whatever. Who knows? Who knows what happened? I'll have to order a new one. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to use some of the layering dies for the other gatefold panels, which is a fantastic idea. Now, number one, we are going, we got to get some hologram cardstock. Those kids will love hologram cardstock. So let's, oh gosh, this one's making me dizzy. Let's use this one.
Real quick question,
yes.
Stephanie. Chrissy has a bunch of our card kits from the past, and she wants to know where she could maybe find ideas with those card kits. My thought was the best spot is to go to the video page, right?
Yes.
With the past card kits from the past.
Yes. You can go to the video page. And on the left, it'll say one of the options will be card kits and click on one that you have and you'll see lots of ideas. There's also an idea gallery for each one. So you can look through that as well on our website. So yeah, definitely check those out.
So
also,
the main video, you'll actually make a card with the kit so you can watch
the
full card being made too. Right
That's
there.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And then also, can you go to one real quick? Mm-hmm. Just a heads up. The January card kits are already sold out. They sold out 2 weeks early, more than 2 weeks early because it's not even the end of January yet. So they sold out like 2.5 weeks early. So if you're not in the card kit club and you've been thinking about it, you can still join now. But, and actually, if you join now, Faylene will email you and say, well, we don't have January, but I have these other 3 options of past kits. Do any of these interest you? So she will make something good for you, but just a heads up, it is completely sold out.
That'll save your spot for the next month, right?
Yes. And it will, if you join now, it will guarantee you a spot for next month, which is a good thing. Okay. So here we go. We have the adhesive sheets and some people are new to the adhesive sheets. So let me clear my table here a little bit. So here we have the adhesive sheets. This is the front, right? I'm going to turn that over. This is the back. It says peel here slowly. Now, yes, it has information here on how to do this, but hello, nobody reads. I don't read. Peel that off, throw that away. You're going to flip. Don't touch here. It's all sticky, but there's a little lip of extra here so you can hold it. Flip it over, put the sticky down on the back. Boom. Now, guess what, my loves? This entire thing is a sticker. This entire thing is a sticker. So what we're going to do is we are going to make a panel of confetti. And again, I'm going to use my Better Than Washi that I like love. I'm going to like, because there's 2 dies. I need 2 dies. So it comes with both dies, but I'm going to lay, I mean, the panel does. I'm going to lay this down, line it up best I can, and I'm going to tape those dies in place. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut them, and I don't want that inner die to move. I'm going to put that a little bit at an angle, right? We always want to do an angle. And we're going to look for a smaller cutting pad. But you guys, I will be honest with you, somebody was in my craft room here and used my machine and used my cutting pads and did not put them away correctly. Now, if it was one of my children, I wouldn't care because they're little. It was someone else. I wonder who it could have been. And it wasn't me.
Dog.
Not the dog. Not the dog.
Bear.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What was out of place?
Okay, first, now that you ask, I will tell you. First of all of the cutting pads were under. This is what it looked like, you guys. Come on. He asked. This is what it looked like. All the cutting pads, and when I say all, I mean all of the soft cutting pads were like this. And then he took my machine and put it on top.
What?
Like what? Like, how did I lose my screen?
I don't know.
Oh, there. Oh, you're trying to go on yourself.
I have to defend myself.
But how am I? Look, hang on. Let me fix my screen.
Where am I?
Look, this is what we did here. This is what I came home to. I came back into this room with. Excuse me. That is inappropriate. That is like a sin.
Everything went back to the place I found it. That's all I'm going to say.
Not true. Those cutting pads.
Exactly the place I found it. I didn't say if it was underneath or on top of where I found it, but it went back to the place I found it. So.
I'm going to get you your own machine so I don't have to deal with this. Actually, at the office, you have your own machine.
I did the best I could.
You actually did. Okay, shut up. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, there we go. Look how pretty that is. So that's the confetti that's going to be in the background. But because we don't really want to put confetti on top of that, because, you know, it's like we need more colors there, right? We want more colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that same die that is the same size as this die. I'm just taking it out from the edge. And I want to use the red. Now, to make the other, because this is only making one panel, I want both panels to be red. So I am going to get a little tricky. Technically, I should probably use just scratch paper, but oh well. So watch this. Because it's just such a boring die, we can easily, and because I'm lazy, I'm going to do this. So I have 2 layers of cardstock here, right? Because this die is so basic and does not have any score lines, I can lay this down and I can die cut 2 at a time. Save me some energy. So we're going to lay, as long as the cardstock doesn't move, and we're going to run this through just like that. So simple. Dun, 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 and it works better if you say the words. I mean, the song. Dun, 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 dun. Look, you guys can see some of my labels that I couldn't find what I was labeling, so I had to put it there. Here we go. Boom. There we go. Again, Better Than Washi. That's at least the second time I've used those. You can use them over and over and over and over again. Now, here we go. That's gone. Here I have our panels. Now watch this. So here is my confetti, and we're going to lay that down right on top of the red. So you can see now I just have a little bit of red in the back. So now Ruth Debbie says, do you remember the day when Ken wouldn't show himself? I know, right, Ruth Debbie? Oh, Ruth Debbie, I talked about you today with my dad because my dad and I went to breakfast. And look, I'm peeling this off. This is a sticker. Look at that. All done. Boom. Now I'm going to lay this on top just like this. And look at this. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is, you guys. Isn't that fun? I'll be honest, you guys, it's kind of hard to look at on camera because it's like so sparkly, but it looks good. Trust me.
Whoops.
Kenny's like, hey, they want to see more of me. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I have not yet decided what's going to go on each one. So we're going to get happy birthday. This is the stand and say, so it fits on the gatefold cards. They were designed kind of for the gatefold cards, but not necessarily. And do I have any samples in here? I usually try to keep a sample. Oh, here, like here's a cute stand and say. I did a video on this not that long ago. Thanks so much. See, that's a stand and say right there. But what we're going to do, and of course, yes, I use my kangaroo pockets. I have all my extra pieces right in there. So we are going to, for sure, it's going on red. So I'm thinking we're going to do the blue here, but let's get some ding, 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 because I just realized the kids' favorite color is blue. So, and I have not used any blue yet. Whoops. Sorry, child. Let's see. Where's my blue? So let's find our blue. We have not introduced any blue yet, but this all has adhesive on the back. These are all my best scraps in the world because they all have adhesive on the back. So let's see. This is not the color I wanted to use. Well, you know what? This is not the exact blue I wanted. So I'm going to go get the exact blue because I know this kid will really want the exact blue. So let's grab this one. And we're going to do a whole sheet. Now, I mean, not a whole sheet, but we're going to do half. So we also on our website have, and I know a lot of you already have it. These are actually, you guys, the adhesive sheets are probably the best seller of everything. So again, same thing. This is just longer. This is the full half sheet. We had a lot of people ask for a full sheet of 8.5 by 11, but the shipping on that would be way more because it's like a bigger envelope. So these fit in, this one actually happens to fit in a smaller envelope. So the shipping, if you just wanted to get one of those, is like really good. So we're going to just trim that off. Now, this whole enchilada is a sticker. So we're going to grab that birthday. Happy birthday. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use both in blue. Oh, what we could do, though, is use a darker blue because the kid likes blue. Ooh, you know, it would be fun. You know what he'd like? He would like the glitter. So let's see. Let's do, you know what? I'd rather not mix that up. Let's just do this one. So first we're going to take this through the machine. Oh, again, we're going to get our Better Than Washi because it was already sliding around on me. We don't want any issues. And we can get a smaller cutting pad because it's a smaller die. So we're going to run that through just like that. Ooh. There we go. And now I'm making noises, but this machine's really easy. Don't think I'm just, that was just sound effects. Because I like to do sound effects apparently. So this is the happy birthday. I'm going to put that off to the side and put this one off to the side, the B. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Those tweezers you guys all just got from the embellishment. Whoa, one down. From the embellishment kit, look at this. It's also I didn't even get to talk about that, but it's also a die pick. So you can just pop those letters out. I open them when I do this just to make sure it works great. But look at that. Pop those babies out. Whoops, one more. Pop that baby out. And dirty die equals dirty die cuts. Give it a couple kicks. Hang on. It's faster to do this. There we go. And, oh, whoa, Nelly. The dog's like right under me too. I got to be careful. So now I'm going to do the blue and, okay. So it's not all going to fit. So I will just do the happy. So the happy is going to be glitter. We're going to lay that down and we're going to run this one through. Now oh, did that just still move? Yeah. The Better Than Washi does not stick as well to the glitter. So what we need to do is just go like this and tape it down also to the plate. And then you will have better luck. I'm only doing the happy, so it's okay if that stands over. Ken, without saying names, do you know which twin likes blue and which one likes green?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So the nice thing is one kid
likes green.
Yes, one likes blue and the other one likes green, which is fantastic. It makes life a little easier that they like different colors because then we always know whose is who. And Ruth Debbie, was it you or Carol that gave them did I not do the shadow? That gave them the cars, the blue and green cars that go backwards and forwards. I don't remember if it's you or Carol. Sorry. Hang on. We're thinking. No. Okay. We're going to do, where'd the hologram paper go? Here it is. So we're going to do the hologram. So we're going to make the colors, the sides match. Check, Kenny, because I want to see who really gave it to him.
Check.
Check with
Check or
Ruth,
check?
Debbie, or Carol to see who gave them the blue and the green cars. They're the cars that like you zoom and then they hit the wall and they flip and go the other way. They play with those.
Nobody's claiming.
Nobody's claiming. Ruth, Debbie, maybe if it wasn't you, then it was Carol. It was one of you. Okay, so now I'm questioning my life. So now I'm just running this.
Carol says it was her.
Okay, thank you, Carol. I'm going to put your name on the bottom of them somewhere. But yeah, they were playing with them again yesterday. And did they decide to take them home or no? I hope not. We always lose things.
Yeah, we try to keep it here.
I think we kept it here. Yeah, we like to keep toys here because then it's like more fun. Now, what do we have here? Well, first of all, we're going against everything I've ever believed in, and we're doing glitter paper on top of hologram paper. Now, or cardstock. I say paper, you guys. Have I ever used paper? Not really. I think there's one time our HSN kit had glitter paper, but usually 98% of the time it is cardstock. So really quick, we're going to do this. Kenny, you can go ahead and talk about what day it is today because I know you've been itching to do it.
I already asked and it seems like nobody's interested, but today is National Puzzle Day. That is one thing. So if you want to celebrate and sit around and put a puzzle together, great. I did have some other days here, but I have lost that information.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going with National Puzzle Day. Yes, the other day when I did it was Chocolate Cake Day, Stephanie. So
dude, seriously? And you didn't bring me some chocolate cake?
Nope.
Oh, who gave us the cookies? I haven't said thank you.
Norma.
Norma, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed. I did not say thank you.
Here's another good one. National Corn Chip Day.
Oh. Okay, whatever.
Everybody loves corn
But
chips.
Norma, thank you for the cookies. Lila got to eat some of those and she loved them too. I shared. It was nice. Okay. But thank you. I forgot to say thank you. Okay, so here we go. And this is like taking forever. You guys know
you guys are wondering again, this is the die set that Stephanie's using tonight. Well, it was until I switched pages.
That's awesome.
That is a card kit video. Let's see if it'll go back. There it is.
There it is.
So that's the die set. If you're wondering, if you're just joining, that's
a lot of you already have it because it's sold out. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
There's a bunch of great samples there, and there's all the extra stuff that Stephanie has lost.
Yes,
but it is somewhere in the house. Probably Honey Bear.
No, Honey Bear's innocent this time. It's me, 100% me.
Go with that.
And you know what? Did you click on the view gallery so they can see that there's a gallery?
Yep. If you hit just the little button there, view idea gallery, you'll see all the projects made by people like you who have added to our collection. A lot of them are from club members or people who have purchased the dies on our website. So you can go there too and find a few more ideas.
Yes. And you can upload your ideas. Okay. So I am pulling the back off of the stickers, right? I made some stickers. And go slow when you have this, because if you don't, you're going to end up weird. So I do one letter at a time. So I'm starting with the Y. Remember, it's all a sticker. So I'm going to go Y. Wait, hang on. Where am I? There we go. Y. That makes me think M-I-C, see you real soon. K-E-Y, Y, because was it like you? M-O-U-S-E. See you real soon. You don't know what that's from?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't remember that part.
That was the very end. When Annette would sing at the end.
I must have got bored of it by then.
You must have. I waited for that part.
There wasn't enough smashing people and kicking
and
kung fu and all that stuff.
Apparently not. Yeah, okay. So look at this, you guys. Look how gorgeous that is.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Happy birthday. Isn't that fantastic? Now, keep in mind, I don't think I would do this much hologram stuff right on top, but because it's for a little boy, I will. Now, what are we doing? So I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm not doing anything until I think this through a little bit. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going like this, going, do I like that? I kind of do, because it's like happy what? Happy what, Nana? Nana, happy what? Birthday! So I kind of like that, because if I did it on the opposite, let's see. If I did it on the opposite, it's like, no, totally better over here. Now, we're going to go ahead and add this down. Let's get some adhesive. We're going to add this one down. And there's not really a top and a bottom on this one. I think I like this way better. So we're going to lay this down. Remember, it's going to layer perfectly, a little tiny edge all the way around, which is nice. And then we're going to add this one over here so it matches. The red matches. And we're going to add that. And then we're going to lay this one down again, just a little bit edge all the way around, which is nice. There we go. And then we're going to add our happy birthday right on top. Now, this did have adhesive on the back, which is so handy dandy. Peel that off. Normally, I wouldn't use it for a big piece like this, but I wanted to use the same hologram cardstock, and it already had it on there. So we're going to lay this down. Look how well this lines up on here, right? Because it's designed to go also on the gatefolds. So there we go. That is our happy birthday with the confetti. But wait, there's more. Because, hi, Polly Hunt. Because what we're going to do now, well, first of all, look at, I have happy right here, and we're not using this one. So where do you think that's going to go? I know you all know, right there. Now, if I had organization brain, I would have these layering dies, but I don't. But what we're going to do is we are going to get out our birthday numbers. Our birthday numbers. We need everybody to give us a like and a thumbs up and a share. The more likes we get, the more prizes we give away. Now, just a heads up, you guys, I have how many magnets do I have in here? I have 3 magnets in here. Some are not on the magnet because, hello, they're huge. But all the word dies are on there. I have most of them. Actually, this is kind of messed up. I could fit better on there. But what number I need is the number 6. And I'm just going to move this over so I can get more on here. Move that one right there. Okay. So these are all back in stock. You can buy them separately. So you just buy the numbers you need. And we're going to grab this. And you know what?
Did we ever end up determining our Saturday store day? And
I don't remember, baby. I'm sorry. I don't remember. My calendar's upstairs. I just don't remember. And we're not going to get those.
End of May or the early June, right?
Now I'm making a mess. So now, well, we had like so many conflicts. We just have a lot of conflicts. So now what we're going to do is we are going to add, you guys, check this out, the number 6 on the front. Now, I got to look at my card. Number 1, I need to incorporate especially some red and some blue. So I think those are the colors we're going to use. I'm going to do the red in the shadow in the red because the kids' favorite color is blue. And then we are also going to wait for it. Let's get that down here. And then the number, which you guys, I mean, we're not going to okay, but like the 6 and the 9 are the same numbers, which is kind of handy. So you save a little, I'm not doing that in blue, red. So you save some moolah on that one. And we're going to do this like this. And now we're ready. We're going to lay this down. We're going to, I don't think we can get away with the little one. Nope. So we're going to lay this down and we're going to run this whole enchilada through. Just going to like that. And we're going to run this through.
And you guys who see, we have all these numbers available. So if you need any of these, they are on the website. Looks like they're all in stock. There's 2, 1, 4, 5, 7, 3, 8.
Why are they not in 10, order? That is the weirdest thing.
9, 6, because this is the stamps of life.
Okay, so go back to 9, 6. Now, you guys all know that it should be the 6 first, but there was no way on the face of this earth I was going to put that number on my website.
You'd get a lot
of Google. No, I was not going to put that number on my website. So now the 9 is listed first.
A lot of people would Google.
Shut up. Shut up. So, yeah. But yeah, that is a choice. That is an executive decision I had to make. I'm all, oh my goodness. Wendy said, make the 6 a shaker. Shut up, Wendy. You're so genius. I totally need to do that, don't I? Hang on. Hang on.
Saying, is my mic not working tonight, you guys?
Is it not working?
They say it's hard to hear me.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm going to unplug it and plug it back
in. Let me think. I'm thinking. Who said I should make it a shaker? Wendy, sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm yawning. What? Loser. Okay, that just makes me have to think a little bit, but I will. I'll do it. So the window needs to be in this one.
Testing. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear him now? That's all he cares about. What's funny is that means they haven't been able to hear you this whole time. And that makes it even funnier.
So I thought somebody told me earlier, and I thought I fixed it, but apparently not.
It's kind of funny. So we're going to.
Stephanie is just loud. They said.
I'm sorry, you guys. You know what? That's the story of my life, and it is what it is. Ken knew. Well, actually, was I this loud when we No. I think it's as I've gotten older, you guys, I've kind of come into my own and just said, you know what? If you don't like it, you can leave. Not to him, sorry. Not to him, but I mean in general. Like I actually one time had a friend, forget it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, anyway, so here we go. We're gonna try to make this into a shaker while Stephanie's not really having a chance to think. So there is my window, right? There's my window. You can't hardly see it. So now we have a window, and that's going to be our back. Now we need the foam and the frame. So what we're going to do, and remember, this is not a this is not a shaker card in general. It's not a shaker number. I am making it a shaker number. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab that number and grab this. As long as the shadow is big enough, it will work. So we're going to lay this down, and I was just thinking about something else we could do, but no, that won't work. Okay, so now we're laying that. Make sure it's centered as best as you possibly can, and tape that baby down as much as possible, because you do not want this to move, okay? Now it's kind of critical that it does not move. So I'm going to actually use an extra piece. Oh, this one's right. Where's the one? Oh, here it is. So we're going to grab this one. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to grab some... foam, adhesive foam. So we're going to find the adhesive foam. I cannot move my leg because the dog is right under my foot. Right on top of my foot. So here I have adhesive foam. We sell adhesive foam on our website. And we are going to cut out this foam. Now, this foam is technically 3 layers. 2 layers of release paper and the foam itself. Now, do I have to, see now it's moving too because I didn't tape that down. Do I have to run it through twice? Probably not, but you know what, you guys? Because I'm doing this live, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine, and I would much rather have it work than have it not work and look like a insane person more than I am already. So we're just going to run this through, and just for kicks, we will run it back through, okay? We are creating the frame that we want to lift up this shaker to make it a shaker card.
Just a quick question.
Quick answer.
I tried to cut some acetate the other day, and it was kind of tricky. It wasn't really cutting all the way through. Like, what do I do to fix that?
That means you did not have a piece of cardstock underneath.
That's what I thought. So you might have to kind of make a shim, right? Is that what you call
no,
it?
It's not. It's not. I did it. Now, I guess I didn't talk about it. Sorry. So when I die cut my window, I did have an extra piece of cardstock below it. It's just so the die, it's not really, I guess it's considered a shim. Technically, but if you do the acetate on the bottom, it won't. But if you do it on the top, when you die cut it, it just gives it
it's just the acetate's a little bit thinner than the cardstock, right?
Yeah.
So
and it's stretchier. That's part of the problem too. It stretches. So now this is always my biggest issue, you guys, because if this frame is very thin, normally they're much thicker, wider, So we're going to try something different today. We're going to do this. I'm peeling off. Let's see what is going to happen. I've never done it like this before. And I kind of need like a layer. Look at this. Ooh, this might be a good idea. So let's lay this down. Whoops, it's supposed to be a 6. Let's lay this down and let's line this up. Look at this. I don't know if this is going to work. Hang on, my head might get in the way. Line this baby up a little bit. Wonder if this is going to work. And we're going to peel this out. I only took the adhesive off the the frame, right? I didn't take it off the whole 6. So we're gonna what happened here? Well, maybe. Look at this, you guys. This might work. It's a very thin one, you guys, but it's still gonna work as long as I can get it to stay. Hold my breath a little. Stay. Because it's gonna want to misform itself. Does that make sense?
You sound like you're talking to Honey Bear.
I know. Stay. One of the kids is so cute. He always wants to try to help train Honey Bear. and he just gets so wound. He's like, sit,
command.
stay, eat, do, but he says them all at the same time in one sentence. And she's like looking at him like, what? Poor kid. He keeps trying. So close, almost. Come on, keep it. Ooh. Okay. Well, we kind of did it, but we at least have our. Hang on. It kind of stretched itself a little bit. Now, if I was crazy, I would try to do in there. I'm not going to do it. But let's just lay this down. And because, it's stretched, right? Because I was pulling on it. So we're going to get a little tricky. Check this out. Check it out, honeymooners. We're going to trim right there. And we're just going to get this around the edge. I hope I haven't lost you guys already. And then we're going to trim this right there because, it stretched. There we go. Now, let's see if we can lift up this die. See if that'll work. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. What's happening? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Because I need you to do this. There we go. Got the die. Almost got the die. Almost got the die. At least this is entertaining for myself. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take off the inside because we don't need that, right? We want to see the blue. Oh, where is the blue? Oh, that one moved a little. It's okay. We can fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. And that one moved a little, but it's okay. Because watch, we're just going to lay it down on the red. Because remember, that's our frame. Now, usually it's way easier, you guys, if you have a wider shadow. But you know what? I enjoy a challenge. There we go. Whoops, get that down. Okay. So now that we have this, and the last time I did a shaker card, you guys, I did it wrong and nobody told me until it was too late, but not really because you guys didn't yell loud enough to tell me I was doing it wrong.
That's right.
Remember that, Kenny? I don't even remember.
Your fault.
What?
It wasn't your fault.
No, nobody told me. You guys weren't yelling loud enough. So if I do something wrong and you yell, you have to yell really loud. Okay? Because I'm not going to hear you if you don't yell really loud. There we go. And we're going to go right there. There we go. Looks a little muffed, but we can make it work. There we go. Okay. Now, I kind of messed up one other little system here, but we're going to make it work. So we're going to put this 6 back in there. And now we need to cut a frame. Where'd my window go? I always worry about the window. I always lose the window. And I always used to tell people, I taught this in a class once. I'm all like, don't lose your window because it's clear you can't see it. Oh, pooey. Kenny, where's my window? Pooey. Pooey.
There it is.
Where?
Right under the blue.
Under the blue?
No.
Oh! No, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yay! Thank you. Good job. You're just like on a hot streak tonight, babe. So here we go. What we're going to do, we need to make a cardstock frame.
That means I will get fired this week.
You're going to get fired? You think you're going to get fired this week? So we're going to lay this down again. We need to make a cardstock frame to go over the adhesive to make it look a little better. So we're going to line this up. Is anybody still watching? Just curious.
Few.
Okay. Well, thank you. So we need to do a chat contest while I'm finishing this up. So my chat contest for today is I'm going to talk at the end of this video about the organize option items. What is something you would like to see me talk about tonight regarding the new organize option items? So is there something like a big question you have? Just don't type in the question, just type in the product and I will pick one to talk about tonight. Then you can ask your question after I pick it. So what is, and if you don't know, if you're not familiar with them or you don't have a real opinion, you can just say all of them and you still get to enter to win. So there's no wrong answer. You're entering to win a gift certificate to our website. So now check this out, you guys. Ready? Wait for it. I have that frame. See that frame right there? Boom, done. Now, I'm not going to be using the 6, which is very disappointing. But the good news is, once again, oh, wrong one. Once again, she talks about her finger bucket. There we go. Now, let's move forward. That's extra 2, so we're going to put that over there. Oh, good. Look, I have one for the next kid. Perfect. So now here we go, except it's not green. One of them I can use. So we're going to clean this up a little bit. Now, normally, I would add some baby powder around the edges and stuff so things don't stick. But unfortunately, I've already kind of accidentally pulled off most of the adhesive from the foam on the front. So we're not going to do that. But what we need to do is get some, oh, dude, this is just like my lucky day. So this is the Christmas? It's red and green, but
so
that
you're
fits
using
perfectly.
Christmas for birthdays?
Well, but it's
got the right
I have
colors.
a lot of blue.
It's got the right colors.
Now, that's a lot. But because some of it's going to stick, it's okay. So we're going to move it. Now, sometimes there are bigger beads in here than you want. Don't let it get on your foam. But sometimes there's bigger beads in here, so you got to kind of like find them. I always just press down and see. Or sometimes it gets too thick, so you just got to move it around a little. Now, what we're going to do, are you ready? Wait for this. Wait for this. Get off. Okay, here we go. Get our number. And we're going to start in one spot at the bottom. And the goal is to get this lined up perfectly so it's all touching the white. The edges are touching the white. Get over there.
Let's have a leaker.
We don't want to have a leaker. That is a big deal. So now I'm pressing. Now all the way around. Give it an extra love. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Ready? Whoa. Oh, make sure. Look at that. Whoa. Now it is a little hard to see the red in there. You know what I'm going to do? I'll show you what I'm going to do. Watch this. So let's get our blue on there to get rid of the white. See, that'll look a little bit nicer. So we're going to peel this off. See, shakers are not as difficult as you think. You just have to think about the layers. First, you need the back. Then you need, just go with the layers and just think it through as you're doing it. That's kind of how I did it just now. So we're going to pull this off. I'm just doing a little bit at a time on this because I do not want to accidentally pull off too much and then have to deal with that. So we're going to lay this down. What are they saying mostly for the organization?
Mostly any of them, all of them.
I like it. I like that.
So I guess it's your choice.
Ooh, nice. So I'm going to lay this down right there. Look at this, you guys. This kid's going to love it. And I'll let him watch the video and he's going to say, why didn't you say my name? And I'm going to say, because your mom doesn't want me to anymore. And we're going to pull this piece off right here. But kid, promise, I know what your name is. And hang on. Come on. What's funny, you guys, is like when I do go to HSN and I leave, I go on an airplane. I tell them, Nana's going to go on an airplane. Why, Nana? To go on TV. What? And they're like, what's TV? Because they don't have real TV anymore, right? I mean, really, it's all internet. Everybody's on TV because they're all on YouTube. But yeah, the kids don't get it. Okay, there we go. That's pretty decent, but we need to trim that a little bit. Now, is this the best shaker I've made? No, but it's the most important one I've ever made because it's for my kid. Now, I am going to, because you know how you really can't see the inside of that. Okay, I cut this out twice. How come I don't see it? I see the blue one, but I want the red one. I cut it out twice. I need the little blue, the little red thing. Oi. Okay, we're just going to, I can't believe we're going to have to cut another one for that. That's ridiculous. Seriously? Okay, we're going to cut another one. So what we're going to do is I need this little piece on the inside. Oh, nope. Too blue. How in the world? So this probably has a name because apparently the dot in the eye has a name in real life, which I still do not understand. But we're going to die cut this really quick.
Stephanie, we have a new club set coming out Sunday morning.
Yes. So Saturday night, we're doing a live. Yes.
All right. Live. You guys heard it right here first.
Yes. No, I told Gloria last week. Gloria asked me and I told her
last week.
No, what was the last show live I did? Monday, probably Monday. I told Gloria.
So live Saturday night.
Yes.
Club, Die Hard, Stamp Club, reveal. Right.
Yes. Stamp and Die Hard. And the bundle. I'll show the bundle too.
All the extra add-on stuff.
So now look at this, you guys. Cha-ching. I probably could have used blue. Maybe blue would have been better. Oh yeah, blue would have totally been better. After all that, I'm taking off the red. What a loser. Here we go. Oops, wrong side.
No sneak peeks tonight, right?
Nope, no. No way. I want you guys to wait a little bit. Look at that. Wait. Look at that. Number 6. Okay, now before you do anything, put the lids back on. Trust me on that one. Now, let's bring our card back over here. Get those letters in there. Now, I could die cut the word letter 6, the word 6. I think we've kind of gone past my expiration date today, so we're not going to. Now, all these extra pieces, I'm going to start cutting this up little by little and using them as foam squares. What do I mean? Well, check this out. Where'd my 6 go? Where'd it go? There it is. So what we're going to do is we want to pop this baby up because, hello, we spent time on it. So look at that. Don't ever, ever, ever buy foam squares, you guys. Just use your leftovers from your adhesive sheet. I mean, your adhesive foam. So it doesn't matter what shape it is because no one's going to see it, right? We're going to peel that up. Now watch this. Now I'm going to go ahead and shut it to make sure everything's working here. And I'm going to lay this down. Oh, you can see it a little bit there. That wasn't smart. I didn't think of that.
Too much.
I know, too much. Got too excited. There we go. Oh, still a little too much. Dang it. Hang on. Now it's going to bug me. If I don't fix it, like I'll lay awake at night tonight and think about it. You should have just fixed it. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Ready? Doesn't matter what it looks like because no one's going to see it. Ding, ding, ding. Look at this, you guys. Are you? Well, that's a little crooked. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready? What? Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Happy birthday. 6. The kid's going to be 6. I cannot believe it. Those of you that have been around for a while, I bet you can't believe it either. Look, it's shaking. It's shaking. The problem now is I have to make one exactly like this for the next kid. It's shaking. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that awesome? Oh, my word. I got to find the layering dies, though. I want to do more blue in here. But that is... Oh! Sadly, I do not have a stamp that says Love Nana because I don't know why. Ooh. Hang on. Oh, man. This is killing me. I'm not going to sign the back. I'm not going to sign the back for my personalized stamps because I want to get one that says Nana. Do I have time? I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, here we go, you guys. Ready? 6. And it's a shaker with... Okay, you guys. I have hologram cardstock on here. I have glitter cardstock, and I have a shaker. This is like... Whoa! Jeannie says she remembers when they were born. Right? I know. The babies that everyone said would never exist. I love when doctors tell you something and God has other plans. Ha! Ha! Now, is it still going to stand? Let's see. Let's see. It's very heavy on the front. Whoa! Look at that! Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Okay. But why is it all crooked now? It's like not even on center now. You move the camera.
No, it was way off center before. Move the card. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
That was off center.
Isn't that awesome? Oh, I just leaked one of my sequins. One of my sequins. Okay, my loves. So Kenny is going to pick some winners. How many winners are we going to have? Kenny?
2 winners.
2 winners.
2 winners.
Oh, okay. So Kenny's going to pick some winners real quick, and I'm going to talk about one of our organized option items. And because everybody said pretty much everything, I'm going to choose this one.
What is that one?
This one is the 6x6 paper handler with other stuff in it. So let me take it out. This is a 6x6 paper handler. So it is perfect for, wait for it. So this is kind of like a whole thing about paper all 6x6. It is perfect for
6x6 sheets.
Paper pads. Cha-ching. Now, and you know what? It is called a 6x6 handle it. Now, is it 6x6 in size? No. Because it holds 6x6, right? So when you see the numbers, it's like 8.5 by 11, 6x6, whatever. That's not the size of this. It's the size that it holds. So it's not the dimensions. It's what it holds. Does that make sense? The dimensions will be on the website. We found a mistake on the Kimberly. I fixed it today. But the dimensions are on the website. But the actual 6x6 number means it fits 6x6, okay? Actually, it would fit a little bit bigger, but whatever. Now, we also have the Faline. Faline is also for 6x6. So I have a lot of my paper pads in here. You can also put in both of these. Hang on, I did something weird. Okay, you can also use our fancy folios. Now the 6x6, now we can go to 3. Can you go 3 things? Excuse me. The 6x6 folio is fantastic because, first of all, look, it has this pocket. It's gusseted. Oops, it's gusseted, meaning it has a bigger bottom. So I have 2 full paper pads in here, right? And it has a little pocket. Then I have a pocket over here that I have some of the berry glitter cardstock in. And wait, hang on, let me get this in. And if I wanted, I could also put stuff in this pocket on this side. There we go. So it has lots of, oh, actually, sorry, it has another one over here. So we could add, so this is like perfect, absolutely positively perfect. You know what it's absolutely positively perfect for? Is your scrap. So if I were you, this is what I would do. Because I can't keep my paper pads because I'm not supposed to use them once we can't sell it anymore, once it's sold out, because we don't reprint them. But if I was you, what I would do is I would, when you get a paper pad, so let's say you get this one. This one is the Happy Holidays. Oh, fun. Yay. Card kit, maybe your card kit stuff or whatever. Yes, this can go right in there, right? But what if, and I'm going to do something really dumb and weird right now, but what if you had some scraps of it? So let's say you had this scrap. So you could put this in the pocket, right? And close that, whoops, and close it up. Sorry, you got to just keep switching. Sorry. This goes in the pocket. Then my scraps could go over here, or they could go over here, or they could go over here. And I could add other things in here as well. So so whenever I get my pad out, I'm like, and I would use my label maker to put the name on there. And then what I would do is I would, excuse me, I would be able to have all of my scraps, because if you put your scraps in here of paper pads, you're not going to find them. You're not going to find them. There's no way. There's no way, right? That's for cardstock. So you are not wasting anything because all your extra pieces are going to be in your folio, right? This is going to be all of your extra pieces. You're going to be able to fold that up. Now it's all together, right? And it's going to go into either your 6x6 handle it or your 6x6 baleen, just like that. Now we also have, we're all doing 6x6 today. We also have available the, excuse me, the flip flaps, and this one's got a punch out. So the flip flaps come in a pack, and I think it's 5, if I remember. Is it 5 or 10? I don't remember. And maybe it's 10. So you get a whole bunch of them. Let's just say that. And these you could also use for your scraps. So if the fancy folio is just too much for you, like you're just like, oh, it's too fat, I don't want it. Okay, fine. So what you could do instead, let me show you. This is something also you could do. You could take these pieces, and I'm just using those as an example, but I got to get these in my kangaroo pocket before I lose them. Okay, so instead of using the fancy folio, if you want, you could, this is not going to fit in here. Okay, this is more of like a kangaroo pocket, but it's not. So I could take all of my scraps, put them in here, close this up because it does have a little flap closure, put on here Happy Holidays, the name of this, and store this together in my Faline or my Handle It. So it would just be right next to the paper pad. So depending on how you craft is how you're going to use either the flip flap or the fancy folio. Now,
so is that black one you just showed? That was the Faline bag? Just wondering.
Yes, sorry. This is the Faline bag. Now, fancy folio, flip flap, whose idea was it for all these F words? Stephanie has fold it and flip it. Like, I never knew the F letter F was so popular, but everything in my life starts with an F practically. It feels like, not really. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, there you go. So any questions on this? Okay, seriously, Ken, we need to get my eyes done again because it's all blurry. Why is it like
the font is different for some reason?
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Question on the 6x6 handle, how many paper pads does it hold? Good question, Ruth Debbie. Let's look. Let's count. 1, Mississippi. Excuse me. 2, 3. I got to make sure I'm using real pads and not fake pads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might be able to fit another one in there. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. 8. Yep, I could easily fit 8. Okay. So wait, maybe let me make sure. Yeah, 8. So there's 8 in here right now. But if you were going to use the fancy folios or the flip flaps, I would do less. If space is an issue, I would do the flip flaps, because then, you know, it doesn't take up that much space.
How many do you get when you order those in a pack, like the flip flaps? Or
I believe, I'm questioning myself, but I think it's 10. I'm questioning myself, but I think it's 10. So, oh, and the handles on this. So you guys, which is really cool. And this is like the total upgraded version, you guys. So the handles are right here. But what if you wanted to put it on here, right? What if you, hang on. What if you want, oh, check this out, honeymooners.
Yes, the flip flaps are all 10 packs.
Okay. So the flip flap pockets are all 10 packs. So what if I wanted to put this here, right? Well, it's kind of awkward to get the handles over here, you know, and then pull it out like that. So what Tiff did when she designed this, when she redesigned it, was she made, can you go to 3? Sorry. Yeah. What she did was she made it so these can pop out. They come at the top, but you can pop them out and you can pop them into this side, and you're just going to thread it through. It takes an extra second. It's easier to do when it's not full. And then, oh gosh, it's full. Hang on, let me just empty it because it's easier. Then what you're going to have is you're going to have your handles on the side. So, which actually makes more sense for my situation, because, whoops, sorry, let me show you what I'm doing. So it makes more sense for my situation because it's going in the cubes. So
why do you want to use the pockets in these, Stephanie? It just keeps the
scraps
together, right?
Yeah, all your scraps, because you're not going to really keep your pattern paper scraps safe in the normal situation, because they're just going to you're not going to like be able to find them. So I usually don't save my scraps from paper pads because you never find them. So there's the sides, right? So what if, can you go to 1, I guess? Mm-hmm. So let's put all my paper pads back in there, right? So instead of having the handles on the top, I can put the handles on the side. And now, oops, sorry. And now I can easily grab them like that, right? So it's just another option. It's like paper handlets 2.0, right? You know, it's like the upgraded version. Now, if you have the originals, they are perfect. They are lovely. You keep them forever and ever and ever. There's nothing wrong with them. When you need to add more, then yes, you can get these. But I have all the original 8.5 by 11s. I'm not replacing those. They're staying right here. So don't think you need to replace anything. No, 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 no. If you have the older version of Faline, great. Use it, love it, no matter what, right? But when you need more, you can get the Zip and Go that has the fancy zipper that we all love, double zipper on both sides. So now nothing is coming out, which is very handy. So there we go.
Zippers are nice.
Zippers are nice. Sharon says, so clever, Tiffany.
Do you think you'll do more of the 8.5 by 11 paper pads? Do you have any plans to do that?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Do you have one to show?
Yeah, I probably do.
I
probably do. Hang on.
6 by 6.
They sold out. Oh, here's one. I haven't cleaned up completely from HSN.
Maybe you can compare it to the.
Yes. So here is the size. Oh, sorry. Here is the size difference. Actually, okay, here. There's the size difference. So this is a 6 by 6 paper pad. This is our 8.5 by 11 paper pad I took on HSN. Yes, it sold out. Yes, that's fantastic. And yes, we'll be doing more. Now, yeah, I don't know what else I was going to say, but yes.
Flip it over so we can see like them.
Okay. So what I did was I took my favorite patterns and my favorite colors, and there we go. So my favorite patterns, honestly, though, I'll be honest, I just want a whole paper pad of this one. But it's not everybody's exactly like me, so I had to add others. But I added all my favorites, and that's what you get. I should have named it Stephanie's Favorites, but I didn't. So it's called Everyday Floral, which is ironic because there's more hearts than florals, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Whoops.
Whoa, look at Stephanie.
We have the normal selection of personalized stamps, right, on our website. Somebody asked about that, and everything's available, right?
No,
there are some not being used. Is that right?
All the new ones are available.
Okay, the new ones. So
yes,
if you go on the personalized page, you'll have a good selection of options there. You can go through all of those and pick out something fun, right?
Yes, Sharon, you're so sweet. Thank you, love. But you know what? It's okay that I sell out on HSN because then, it gets more people excited and stuff like that. So, but this was a big risk because it's brand new. We've never done anything like this. This and the embellishments. So yeah, they didn't order very many of these, both of these items on purpose. And I understand why. Because they're both brand new items to HSN and Stamps of Life. And they weren't sure. Like, we'll test it. But yes, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, Kenny, do you have, does it really take 12 weeks for the personalized stamps? No. We have it say 12 weeks, so we cover our rear ends.
Every once in a while, something weird happens.
Yeah, normal. It's usually, I don't know, anybody that's ordered recently, can you give us an idea how long it's taking? It's really not nearly that long. Carol said she was there. She was there. She's been here since seeing the video Kirsten made when she told you that she's pregnant. Isn't that sweet? Yes. Somewhere there is a video of her telling me that she was having twins. She held up the ultrasound. She goes, "Oh, we just had our appointment. We have an ultrasound picture. Do you want to see?" And she held it up, and being a woman and a mommy, I said, "That's twins." And then I started screaming. She goes, "Yep." And I went, what? And then I started screaming, "It's a boy and a girl. It's a boy and a girl. And it's a boy and a girl." Thankfully, it was not, because we might not have Lila if it was a boy and girl. And I always used to say, because we didn't know what it was going to be, boy or girl. And so I was teaching classes around the US, and I'd say, yeah, we don't know if it's boys or girls or, what it is. And they said, well, it'll be one of each. And I said, well, Ken's praying for a boy and I'm praying for a girl. And Ken's a better prayer than me, so he's probably going to win. And he won. We got 2 boys. But then I got my little girl, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. Oh, that's so cute. Kathy said her daughter had a t-shirt made with 2 buns in the oven and sent her a picture of her wearing it. That's so sweet. Thank you, Paper Creations. She said she ordered 4 personalized stamps on 12/23 and they were delivered today. So about a month, a little over a month. That's awesome. Polly says, question, if I order Faline bags, will she sign them for me? Oh, Polly, unfortunately she can't, because all the Faline bags are not in Lagoon Hills where Faline lives. They are in Utah. They're in Utah. So she doesn't get to see them, touch them, or anything. Thank you, Teresa. Yes. Very, very blessed to have those 3 little kids. So Kenny, do you have some winners for us, babe?
Yes. I don't know if this has ever happened.
What?
Before.
Nelly.
My camera keeps going out.
Oh, Nelly.
That has happened before.
That has happened before.
Sorry, you guys. I don't know this wire. I moved the camera and now it's not working. Okay, so I don't know if this has ever happened before, but we have 2 winners. And they both have the same first name.
Nuh-uh. Kenny, that's funny.
What are the chances? So our first winner, but one's from YouTube and one is from Facebook. So
how do you know it's not the same person?
It could be. They could be using a burner account to get an extra.
That's awesome.
It's possible, right?
Well,
okay,
yeah.
Our first winner from YouTube is Shannon Downey. And she said your choice and with an exclamation point. So I think they really mean it. And then our next winner is from Facebook, and that is Shannon Striegel Kemp. And she said all of them with 2 exclamation points. So she double means it. So
wow.
There you go. 2 winners. Congratulations to both of you. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody.
So you winners are going to email Faline at info@thestampsoflife.com. and she will get that out to you in a day or so. I don't know how busy she is right now, but
less than 12 weeks. Right?
I promise you it'll be less than 12 weeks. I don't usually promise, but that, you know what? The cough will go away. Gosh, okay. So my loves. Saturday night. Is it Saturday night? Is that when we're doing the live?
That would be it. If they come out Sunday, that means Saturday we got to preview them.
Yes. Now, all of my adhesive foam's going in my adhesive foam right here. Extras, little pieces and big pieces, whatever. So Saturday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, same time. Any news on the color? Yes, the new color. Got an email today. The ink on the first color we're releasing does not match the cardstock. How does this happen? I give them, this is a rant. I give them the color cardstock, right? I say, this is the color. You need to match the ink to this. They say, okay, Stephanie, we will. They send me ink pads, totally different color. Like it's still pink, but it's not the right color. And the team saw it and they're like, not even close. And I'm like, I know. I just wanted to get your opinion because I'm miffed. So I don't know. One did, so we only got 2 ink samples so far. One matches perfect. And so I'm like, well, let's swap it on the schedule, but it doesn't make sense to swap it out. So I don't know.
Are we doing a Super Sunday event this year?
Yes, we are.
So that is a week from this Sunday. So mark your calendars already. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So a week from this Sunday will be Super Sunday with the Stamps of Life and Stephanie. See how many S's we can get there.
It's a stamp Super Sunday with Stephanie.
Super Sunday
with Stephanie.
Stamps of Life, Stephanie.
Oh, okay. But you can't say stamps and stamping at the same time.
Stamps. Well, we're the Stamps of Life.
I know, but you could just say with
from
Stephanie.
The Stamps of Life with Stephanie on Super Sunday.
Yes. So we are doing we're going to have 2 flash sale items that day. It is going to be before the big game. What time does the big game start? This is actually a question Dina
usually
had
it's 3:30 usually.
Okay. So what time do you want to do the live?
Like 1 or 2 or something like that.
What time do we get home from church? Okay, noon. Okay, so
probably 1. Just
let's do
crank
1.
It out.
So it'll be 1 o'clock Pacific. Write that down, Ken, because Dina just asked me what time for the email.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Pacific.
That's going to be the 8th to
4 o'clock
Eastern.
Right? Okay.
Save, yep.
Yes. So that we will be doing a live. So hang out with me because I'm not watching the halftime show this year. But I sometimes like some of the commercials. But you know what? I might not even turn it on at all and just stay in here and play all day. But point being, be there or be square. 2 flash sale items. We will be way done, way before any travel before the game that you might need to do. So it's not going to be like 16 hours of Stephanie because
all the nacho cheese dip will still be there.
Okay. Yes. I'm not going to be running anywhere for that one, but okay.
Kate says she's going to be a grandma. So do you?
Congratulations, Kate. There's nothing better. Okay. Except going to breakfast with your dad, just me and him. That was cute today. We went to breakfast today. That was fun. And we took a selfie together. I'll have to post it. It was so cute. We took a selfie. Okay, my loves. I need to get out of here because I need to figure out my food situation. I have not eaten dinner yet. But Saturday, Melissa says she doesn't watch the game either. I know, right?
That's fine.
Yeah. So just watch us instead and then craft all day.
There you go.
So you guys, a cough. So I will see you Saturday night. Mark your calendars. Saturday night, it's a live club release, Stamp and Die Hard Club. If you're not in the Stamp and Die Hard Club, join us. You'll want to hear all about it because maybe you'll want to join. And also mark your calendars for Stephanie's Stamping Super Sunday. Yes. And yeah.
By the seashore.
By the seashore. Stephanie stamps
shells by the seashore.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. God bless you all. And I will see you Saturday night, 48 hours, less than 48 hours with the live reveal. Take care. Bye-bye.